of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornersker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and a bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Koppel's big summer sales event is kicking off into high gear with lots of fantastic offers still going on. We've got 0.9% interest rates and trade-in bonuses on select new models. I know it all sounds too good to be true, but yes, 0.9% interest rates right now at Koppel. Also ramping up our back-to-school vehicles, and our pre-owned inventory is filling fast. We've got great new pre-owned and GM-certified units ready to roll, so stop on by the dealership or online at KoppelCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Husker fans, register your kids for the Nebraska Kids Club today. Don't miss your chance to get free tickets, exclusive events, and concessions vouchers for this Husker season. For only $35, your kids can get all of that and more. For more information, visit huskers.com/kidsclub. Do you have a newborn or know someone who does? Their infant membership is the perfect gift for your newest Husker fan. They even have a free membership option. Visit huskers.com/kidsclub today. The Nebraska Kids Club, presented by Hy-Vee.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell Farley, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, and Jake Sorensen will be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bleicher of Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative.
It's Christmas in July at Pillar Restaurant Group when you purchase a $100 gift card and receive a $15 bonus card. One gift card for all of our locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, the Butchery and Venue at Home, and all Lincoln Good Sense subs. Our Christmas in July gift card special is available at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations or online at prgnebraska.com. That's prgnebraska.com to get a $15 bonus card when you purchase a $100 gift card.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson. 34 gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakovic.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bog got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Koppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Come on, Nick.
This thing on.
Welcome into the captain. 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. The captain and the black shirt are on the road with Jake Sorensen. Can we just talk about that?
We should just call them and get a live report.
On their way to Big Ten Media
I would
Days
love to do that
in Indianapolis.
Do we make a call to Jake and get a live report?
I mean, we could. We could just give him a ring and just Just ask
See,
them
you know,
how the drive's
where
going
they're
so
at,
far, where
how
they're at.
doing.
Everything's good. The black shirt showed up today with
He's ready.
again, welcome into the Captain, sponsored by We're Powered.
Bye. Bauer.
There you go. Just had to throw that in
I
there.
didn't
Got to keep
wanna
that
do
going.
that.
I know you didn't want to, but it was necessary. Join into the show, Honda of Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685, and on the Starter Heyman Jewelers live stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. But the black shirt showed up this morning to get in the van with Jake and head to Omaha to pick up the captain and then head to Indianapolis. He brought his PS5. It was stuffed in the bottom of his bag.
Yeah, he just walked in while we were on the air.
Yeah, he was
Like,
like, what?
we were-
He's like, watch this, watch this, watch this.
We were in the middle of an actual pretty like deep conversation. And the best part is that we just completely ignored him
Yeah,
altogether.
you guys like all like looked at him, but AD just kept talking.
Yeah, like we just like ignored him altogether. And he like was like, "Oh, this didn't make them laugh. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and walk out."
So he has his PS5. He's going to be playing Call of Duty in the hotel tonight. He asked me if I was going to get on tonight. And I was like, maybe. We'll see what happens. Since he doesn't have to
Come
work
on, let's
in
play.
the middle, like early or late in the night, so he's sleeping during the day or whatever. I don't know what he does. But yeah, that's going to be a fun time, and we should give Jake a ring. And
should.
I'm just giving you all,
report.
just giving you all fair warning. It's going to be a lot of us three, and by a lot of us three, I mean we're going to take you through the 2:00 hour, and then Nick and Strick will take you
Take us home.
till 4.
Till 4.
And then I guess I'll stay.
No. That'd be way too mean of me to ask.
I guess I'll stick around.
I would hate
and,
to ask Rico to stay and do a show with me.
I'll podcast everything during those 2 hours, and then me and Nick will carry you through old school.
There might be.
We'll see if Jay.
there might
Jay might call in.
Jay might call in. There might be the replay of like the Michael Dixon interview
Yeah.
from the drive. Like
Yeah.
there's going to be stuff.
That's a
stuff
good
like
replay.
that. Throughout the day. There's going to
Yeah.
be stuff like
There'll
that.
be stuff that, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of us three.
Because in all
and a
honesty,
lot of-
there's
A lot of
there's,
Nick.
there's other stuff going on, video clips and podcasting and stuff that we want to definitely get done throughout the day as well. So we might hit up with the old replay of the Mike Dixon interview. at some
I could
point.
maybe sing a concert too if need be.
Well, somebody wants to know if you're sick
No, I'm doing well.
because you didn't mention Denver or John Elway for 2 hours.
Well, actually, the Denver Broncos report. Oh my goodness. The Broncos report today for training camp, but in 49 minutes, the
49
uniform
minutes.
drop.
Do you have it?
Do
on
you
a timer?
expect anything like
I think
special?
Is it the Demon Donkey?
I think it's going to be the iced out Bronco uniforms, I believe.
Iced out.
Yeah, the helmets are going to be white with the old D, I think.
Demon Donkey.
Demon Donkey returns.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh, I think they'll be cool.
The Chiefs owner said, "Don't expect any alternate jerseys from the Chiefs."
They wear
so
the same ones for the last 60 years.
They're boring.
They're just not creative.
The Patriots have alternate jerseys with
Oh, they brought back the old.
with the Reds. They're wearing them twice.
What's that Patriot guy named?
Pat?
Pat the Patriot.
Pat the
Yep.
Patriot.
That's original.
We love Pat.
Oh, Pat.
Big fan of Pat. How are your Lions have alternates?
They do. They're fine.
Nick's like breathing a sigh of relief right now, though.
Why? Oh yeah, because CJ Gardner Johnson. Yeah,
almost blew out his knee.
he almost blew out his knee. Got carted off, and they got X-rays and did tests, and everything's fine.
Is he good?
No structural damage.
Terrifying.
It's big. I mean, that's huge. I'm a little disappointed that Jameson Williams got in trouble for gambling. I frankly, I don't feel like any of the Detroit Lions players should have gotten in trouble for gambling, because if you read the report, it's very minor stuff. Like,
But you gotta set
no,
a precedent.
but Rico. So here's what happened. Unfortunately,
yeah, take me through because I didn't. read that because
the Lions, a couple of Lions players got suspended 6 games because so the way that I interpreted it was that there's a sports book in Ford Field, like there are in a lot of new stadiums now.
Mhm.
They're installing sports books, right? Because a lot of organizations will partner with MGM or Caesars or Barstool, whatever.
Now, of course, Las Vegas has multiple.
Exactly.
stadiums there.
So anyway, you're allowed to make bets that don't involve your team in the sports book in the stadium. You are not allowed to make the bets from your phone in the locker room
Mhm.
on whether they involve your team or not.
Mhm.
And they made bets that didn't involve their team on their phone in the locker room.
Well, that's not minor.
Wow.
That's a rule.
Broke the
You're
rules.
not supposed to do it, so you get
But
suspended.
why is that a rule? We're grasping at straws here.
Because
You're-
you're
there's a
gambling
difference of like
in the locker room.
There's like 200 yards of difference between space between the
Rules are rules.
Yep. That's just the rule.
Don't worry, the Broncos got their defensive end
Good.
suspended.
Yeah,
for a
well,
year
Good.
yesterday.
I'm glad.
Ioma Zurike. He's from Iowa State. I know that. He was penciled in not to be a starter this year, but to be in the rotation.
A pretty solid backup.
So now I'm thinking that the Denver Broncos need to go out and make a call to old number 99, JJ Watt.
I saw you post that on Twitter yesterday. I don't know if JJ's coming out of retirement. That dude's got so much
I don't
money,
think he
he's
is
just hanging
either.
out.
But my Vance. Yeah, Vance Joseph coached him at the Cardinals. I think he actually even coached him a little bit at the Texans too.
Oh.
So they do have a connection. There is a connection there. And Denver is they need some defensive line help.
Mm-hmm.
They're set at linebacker, defensive backs, but they could get one more guy that would help. Where we thought, hey, let's not get emotional. I think we're still going to be fine, though. I think Super Bowl run is imminent.
Oh, the Patriots got Jack Jones back after taking a firearm onto an airplane, so
Yeah,
he's going to be in training camp.
probably shouldn't be doing that. I was listening to
Who's this worse, gambling from your phone in a locker room or taking a gun on an airplane?
I was listening.
Obviously gambling.
I was listening to JR Sports Brief.
Because Jack Jones is suspended for the year.
That's ridiculous.
Did you guys watch JR Sports Brief or not watch it, but listen to it
That's
last
the
night?
issue. That's the
A
issue
little
with the
bit.
world.
So JR Sports Brief on the ticket last night, he basically was making the same point. He's like, you go to a marina and hit somebody in the back of the head.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill.
You go and do this and do that. You get maybe a slap on the wrist, maybe a couple game suspension. But you gamble, you're gone for the year.
That's what I'm saying.
It's so
stupid.
It's weird because the NFL is partnering with all of these gambling websites, DraftKings and everything.
You're right.
And the players just have to be so careful. And now they have the rules. You know, obviously you can't do it in the locker room from your phone. If you have a sports book, you can do it from there as long as it's not on your team. But that's the precedent that they're setting. If you gamble, you're gone for at least a year.
That's
Which,
ridiculous.
hey, at least they're setting a precedent with something, because before there was no precedent with anything. You take PEDs, maybe you're gone for 3 games, maybe you're gone for 6.
never know.
You possibly have knowledge about a football being deflated, you're gone for 4 games. You hit your girlfriend or your wife, maybe you're gone for half the season, maybe you're gone for the year, maybe you get kicked out of the league. Who knows? Is the video going to get released? Then you're kicked out of the league. If it's not, half a season. So it's the NFL is setting a precedent on something. It's kind of ridiculous, but at least they're doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something for the NFL, and we'll see what happens. Like Raph said, the Broncos report for training camp. The Jets have been in training camp. Other teams are reporting for training camp. We're going to get football next week, right?
Next Thursday.
Hall of Fame game?
Jets Browns.
How much do we expect Aaron Rodgers to play, if at all?
Oh, I am going to say 1 possession.
Just one singular possession?
1 possession. Maybe one
Nick?
possession. Maybe.
I would probably say the same. Yeah, that's when I struggle with preseason, is that you just don't see anybody that's enjoyable.
It's a little bit different this year because it's only, a 3-game preseason. And the Broncos, they learned the hard way last year by not playing any of the 3 preseason games. So Sean Payton, he's saying Broncos are going to be playing in the preseason. So I'll be seeing a lot of Russell Wilson in the preseason. Go Broncos.
How does it make you feel?
Feels good.
What if, God forbid, something happens to Russell in the preseason?
Jared Stidham. Let's ride.
How confident are you in Jared Stidham leading your team?
Yeah.
Not confident?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm like stellar confident, but he had a couple good games at the end of the year with the Raiders last year. So, yeah.
I've seen Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
He's back for the
Old
Patriots.
Patriot. Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll be
Pretty
fine.
much every backup quarterback in the league right now has been. a backup
Thankfully,
for the
there's
Patriots
not
at
a
some
lot of
point.
good quarterbacks in the AFC West. So Denver is able to.
Yeah.
Go, yeah.
No, not a lot. Let's
Jeez.
hold on. Wait a minute. So we've got the
Not
okay,
Mahomes' character.
So you'll finish over the Raiders because Jimmy G isn't
Jimmy
healthy.
G.
Tom
Well, he
Brady's
is
not
healthy.
play-
He
Tom
cleared.
Brady's not playing. Yeah, but he'll get hurt like 4 games into the season.
Yeah, then Brady will
Let's
be
just do this.
Brady.
No, Brady's not showing up.
Oh, his new girlfriend is going to want him to play.
Brady's not.
I see it in her eyes.
Not going to want him to play.
She's like, play football. I want to see you play.
Honestly, everybody in the AFC West is better than Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
He's not good, and you're definitely not better than Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, Patrick.
Do the Chiefs repeat?
Oh, do they repeat?
Ooh.
I want to kind of put the reverse jinx on them and say, yes, they're going to repeat.
This is a side note. Jaylen Brown just signed a Supermax.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
wondering if I should get to that or if we should just keep going NFL. But yeah,
we can keep
We
going
go
NFL.
everywhere. This is the captain.
we're kind of doing whatever.
Yeah.
We can go and we can stick with
hit,
NFL.
We can hit on everything. We
I
have
mean,
like
if you're-
6 hours.
If you're listening right now and you got a topic, just text it in. We'll talk it.
Oh yeah, no, Ref, you've never been a part of
Who's never been a part of the
a text bag.
text bag.
Ref's never been a part of a text bag.
hasn't.
Oh, I would love to become.
I
one.
mean, maybe during the 11 o'clock hour, we need to do a text bag.
Ooh,
I think we do.
I'm down.
I think we do. Also, we got a comment from Twitch from Brit091 and says, "You're all very well-fed men." I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Thank you.
Actually, I think I know what that's supposed to mean. And how dare you?
I look good on camera.
How dare you? The camera adds 20
What
pounds.
is it, 25, 30?
Something like that.
I
yeah.
saw my first ever Twitch video yesterday.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
I've never experienced the Twitch world before,
You've
but
never been on Twitch?
never.
You never watch a streamer?
No.
You
So,
should find a streamer.
so I was down. So I was down at Jake's on the north side of Ole yesterday,
On the north side of Ho.
and they're
I will say, now I love Jake's. They got some weird stuff that's sometimes on the TVs. I don't know what they
well,
put
no.
on.
So the beer menu that's in the middle there,
Yep.
it wasn't working. So Tony's like, I just put on a Twitch video, and it looked like it was Super Mario Brothers. And I'm like, oh, we're watching a guy play Super Mario Brothers, and like, well, kind of, but the guy, I guess, went in and developed his own Super Mario Brothers game.
Yeah, people are weird.
And then on the right, there's just like people just messaging, and the guy,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is a brand new world.
Yeah, Twitch.
Twitch.
I watched this one called Swiftor. Do you watch Swiftor?
Nobody likes Swift.
What about this Vines thing? It seems like it kind of faded
Well,
out.
Vines
after-
is old.
Vines is dead.
Vines is like dead.
Vines is dead.
Or is it Vines, or what's that one? What's the
TikTok?
Instagram one?
What do you?
Oh, Threads.
Threads.
Threads. I saw this tweet and
Feels like it
I
died
felt
out
I
pretty
felt
quick.
attacked the
Is
other
it still
day.
going?
I felt attacked the other day because I saw a tweet that said, "Be honest, you didn't open Threads at once today," and I go, "Yeah, you're right."
Nobody
I-
actually cares.
we
about
got so excited about downloading Threads. I think I got a little over 100 followers.
I wanna-
sweet.
I want to show Raph a Twitch stream from somebody that has like thousands of viewers and just see if he can read a single comment on the
They
side.
just go so fast.
Yeah.
I was like looking up at it, and I was like, oh, the guy's playing Super Mario Brothers, and she's like, oh no, this guy designed the game and is playing his own version.
Yeah,
of it.
people are very creative. They
Yeah.
do weird things like
I
that.
was like, wow.
I'm trying to find like a popular one here.
Do you guys want to talk about Saquon Barkley getting 1 year and $11
Yeah,
million?
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Saquon.
I'll look at this.
So
Here.
Saquon, after kind of threatening to sit out for the season,
Yeah.
agrees to a 1 year, $11 million contract with the Giants. Not a franchise tag, just a 1 year prove it deal, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is.
What?
After sitting there with all of the other running backs talking about how they need to band together before any contracts are signed and figure out a way to get running backs back on the market and get guys signed and get more money and get what they're worth and not have running backs get thrown away at the ripe old age of 27 years old. Saquon Barkley turns around and is like, "Oh no, they want to sign me, so I'm gonna. You guys do your thing. I'm gonna."
So it was like the way I understand it is, so they missed the time to sign an extension, but he was
Well, they
able to
couldn't come to an
sign.
agreement.
Oh, I thought there was a time period.
There
where-
was, but they couldn't come to an agreement within the time period.
So could he have signed for more than 1 year, or could
I think so.
because it was very. There's a lot of stuff in that contract that's very weird to me.
I know they missed the or they were still had time to franchise tag him.
Yeah.
But there was a time period that they had for.
But I was
something.
very confused about this part. So Saquon, has been talking about how they want more pay and they want this and they want that. So why wouldn't you have signed something in this contract saying you cannot franchise tag me next year? And they never
Can you do that?
They can franchise tag him again next year.
No, but I'm saying, can you put that in your contract?
yes, you can. And
That's a tough.
I thought
clause,
I
man.
thought that
That
would
is
be
a
the
tough
first
clause.
thing that he would be like, get this out of here so then I can have a chance to look around next year to go somewhere else. But
Mhm.
the Giants have him in the same situation again next year.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we can't sign you. We'll franchise tag you another year. And then he's back in the same boat as he was this year. So I would have
I think maybe the 1 year 11 is just because I feel like they still had time to come to an agreement with the extension, but they couldn't come to an agreement with the money or the years. He didn't want a franchise tag. So they're like, here, we'll do this 1 year, this much money, and we'll try to work it out during the season. We'll see what happens.
but it's just I feel so bad for the running backs. One of the things that I think they need to do in the NFL, it's bad for the teams, and the CBA, I think, goes for like another 9 years or something like that.
Mhm.
but maybe they can switch it, is these rookie contracts for running backs. It's great for quarterbacks and receivers because usually they just start to hit their prime after their 4th year. Then they have that 5th year option. Usually the 5th year is heavy back ended with a lot of money. So it works out good. Well, these running backs end up playing their 4 years. And like Josh Jacobs, for instance, he had a great year, but that 5th year option with the big money, they're like, no, we're just going to send you out to free agency.
Yeah.
Well, then these backs, after playing 4 years, they're already getting to be 26, 27. So in my mind, as a football fan, I'm thinking to myself, okay, when they get to be about 29, that's pretty much where they start looking for that next guy. So these teams don't want to sign these extensions to these give 4-year extensions to these backs because that puts, like, for instance, like Christian McCaffrey, I think he's 27. Luckily, he's signed a new.
He's like the oldest 27-year-old.
He's signed a new contract where he's making $16 million a year, and he got a lot of guaranteed money. But most of these teams are like, okay, well, here's the deal: we'll give you a 4-year contract, good money the first 2 years guaranteed, but that second 2 years non-guaranteed.
They're going to have like an opt-out. The team will have a team option for those last 2.
So I know the teams are upset with the ownership and the owners of the teams, but they probably. The backs need to be upset with the players' representatives for when they sign that CBA, because I don't think they were forward thinking enough to realize that, man, this is going to handcuff running backs.
They always the players' associations for a lot of these leagues always just look at the right now. And I know with the last one, they did something where they were allowing like marijuana use or something for players in the league, but it was like, okay, you did that, but you did nothing to address contract situations. So they're just very reactive to whatever's happening in the now. And I feel like sometimes owners and the league will try to get something going when it's close to another CBA just for that exact reason.
Well, now it's like with Nyheim Hines getting injured yesterday, guys, and Strick and I talked about this yesterday afternoon. There's so much pressure now on a guy like Nyheim Hines to get back and still be effective after whatever knee surgery that he needs, because he himself was a 4th round pick. And there's so much pressure on him because the organization's now going to look at it and goes, hey, look, we can draft a guy in the 3rd to 7th round and hope that he sticks, or do this running back by committee type of thing that we've done. And they have 3 more guys in Damian Harris, I'm blanking, Latavius Murray, and James Cook. They have those 3 guys where they're serviceable or good enough this year in the running back room. They're going to be like, all right, Nyheim, like, you know what? Honestly,
we like you, but
we like you, but we don't want to hitch our wagon to you after being in the league since 2018, and then also having an injury
and the first year back off a knee injury. I mean, other than Adrian Peterson, I mean, I'm sure there's been some more, but I always feel like with running backs, receivers, that first year back is kind of
it's testy,
little touchy. Like even like going back to the Broncos. Sorry, everyone. But Cortland Sutton last year, he was coming back from a serious knee injury. He had an okay season, but I was like, it's not the same Cortland Sutton that before the knee injury.
It takes until close to the end of the year for them to actually feel confident, because even if they're physically healthy enough, it's mentally where they're like, can I, they want to
take
cut,
the brace
they
off.
Want to cut on it, but their mind's like, you just messed this up the last time you did this.
You're still thinking about it when you've spent like a year rehabbing it, and all you're thinking about is that right knee the entire time, and then you get back on the field. What do you think you're going to think about?
And it sucks for Nyheim, because it's not like, everybody's like, oh, it was a jet ski accident. It's not like it was his fault. He was just sitting on the jet ski waiting to do something, and somebody else ran into him. So, and it's the worst time. You've got the whole running back situation where they're doing the Zoom call, text message chains, whatever, and they're trying to figure out contracts. And then a guy who is sitting pretty for money wise and age wise gets hurt, and then you'll have owners like, well, look, this is when he comes back, like Nick said, if he doesn't come back full strength and is able to perform, owners will be like, well, look at this one injury, and we're going to be out of all this money because of this. So I don't know. But
if you're Nyheim Hines today, you're thankful you're alive, because
100%.
If you're getting hit by a jet, I'm guessing the other jet ski was not going slow to
injure him that badly.
Yeah. So
they said it was a pretty significant knee injury.
Man, that's crazy.
Leg injury.
There were a lot of injuries that happened yesterday. Obviously, Gardner Johnson, you had Nyheim Hines. There were multiple of serious, potentially season-ending knee injuries before the season even gets started. So we'll see.
Be healthy, Broncos. Be healthy.
Just so we can finish 5-12.
Yeah.
Boo.
You have a nice, healthy season to have another losing record. Totally down.
I'm going to Shout out to Warhorse Gaming. They're partners of the station. I'm going to make my way over to Warhorse eventually.
Oh,
And I'm going to, whatever the Broncos under is, I'm going to hammer the under.
do it.
Careful.
Do it.
Depending on where it
Do it.
is.
Do
Hold on,
it.
we can-
Check it,
do
check it right
do
now.
it.
We're going to check
Here,
it.
check it. I'm going to start
Yes.
playing the music.
Hammer
Hold on.
the under, Nick.
NFL win.
And then we're gonna get to. I just saw Byron the Hog Farmer. We're gonna get to a little bit of basketball talk in the next segment. Jaylen Brown getting paid. Bronny James had an incident at USC.
Oh, my goodness.
A health incident at USC, and we'll get to that in the next segment. But
It's 8.5.
under.
Woo.
Heavily under.
Woo. They're seeing it in Vegas. Broncos Super Bowl.
All right, whatever. Man.
Mark it
Under.
down.
Guess what the Lions is?
So do we? I mean, do we call Jake and Trell and
We'll
BJ?
see.
And
We'll see what happens. We're gonna get to some
Hold on,
basketball
hold on,
talk in the next
hold
one.
on,
And then
hold on.
we'll-
The Lions are 9.5.
under.
Whoa. Broncos Lions Super Bowl. We're going.
Double,
We're going.
Are we going to the Super?
Broncos
I wanna-
Lions
Where the
Super Bowl.
Patriots
I
at?
might try to hit up the Chiefs game, the first game of the season.
Where are the Pats at?
The Lions play
Yeah,
the Chiefs,
Chiefs.
out in Kansas City.
Shout out Nate Brennan.
I might have to.
See if we can get us some tickets.
Yeah. Sideline
Patriots.
passes.
Patriots are at 7.5.
Over. They'll finish with 8.
I don't know, man. Let's see. The Commanders are at 6.5. The Dolphins are at 9.5. The Jets are at 9.5.
Under.
The Bills are at 10.5. Chiefs at 11.5. 49ers at 10.5 as well. Jaguars. How about this? 10.
Jacksonville. I'm telling
And
you what.
even?
10 even.
Wow.
Calvin Ridley, baby.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's
Ridley
wild.
effect.
All right, we'll be right back on the Captain 93.7 The Ticket. Husker fans, register your kids for the Nebraska Kids Club today. Don't miss your chance to get free tickets, exclusive events, and concessions vouchers for this Husker season. For only $35, your kids can get all of that and more. For more information, visit huskers.com/kidsclub. Do you have a newborn or know someone who does? Their infant membership is the perfect gift for your newest Husker fan. They even have a free membership option. Visit huskers.com/club today. The Nebraska Kids Club, presented by Hy-Vee. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
It's Christmas in July at Pillar Restaurant Group when you purchase a $100 gift card and receive a $15 bonus card. One gift card for all of our locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, the Butchery and Venue at Home, and all Lincoln Good Sense subs. Our Christmas in July gift card special is available at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations or online at prgnebraska.com. That's prgnebraska.com to get a $15 bonus card when you purchase a $100 gift card.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and retirement benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family. Work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back in the future. Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock-face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Power on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the captain. But there's no captain. And there's no black sheep. It's Raph and Rico. Nick is out getting his food.
He's hungry.
Because you guys know Nick.
Naj need food.
Always getting food. We'll see what happens. I don't even know what he got. He wouldn't tell me.
Taco Bell, maybe?
Why? Because I said I wanted Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But you know what? If he wants to do that, maybe next time, maybe I'll get Taco Bell next time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll leave the show and go get food.
Yeah.
But we do have a caller. And you guys, look, we're all a part of shout-outs. So we have James on the phone. James, welcome into the captain.
Hey, what's going on?
What was it that you said you wanted to do here?
Hey, Lincoln Northwest, also B&B Roofing, BB Roofing, is playing in the state championship Legion Reserve against Springfield. Got to win 2, and that's Vershawn's old stomping ground down there at Omaha South.
Nice.
All right. We'll let them know that we're rooting for Lincoln over Omaha South.
Let's get it done, BB Roofing.
Let's go.
Let's get her done. Never let Vershawn win. Never.
Never. Even though he's in his school's Hall of Fame.
We're both Hall of Fame inductees. Well,
we're all Hall of Fame inductees.
It's great to be a Hall of Famer.
At least, some of us in our minds.
I haven't got my care package yet, though. I wonder if I get like care package. Ooh, like maybe a big Southeast necklace or something.
You think so?
Like a knight emblem? Oh, I'd wear it all
Like
the
a
time.
like a massive one, like
Massive.
the used turnover chain.
Like Sauce Gardner gave Aaron Rodgers the number 8 chain. I want like just a big knight necklace. You know, any high schools that want to send me a care package, I will wear their shirts proudly. And
Really?
yeah. I'm
The only school I wouldn't is Lincoln North Star
Lincoln North Star.
because they can't decide on a mascot.
The Gators.
No. Which Gators?
Alligators.
No.
Big Gators?
No. What do they call themselves? They're the Lincoln North Star
Gators.
Navigators.
Oh, Navigators.
But the picture that they put on everything is a damn alligator. And it bugs me so much because they can't
Yeah.
decide on a mascot. I
Yeah.
can't stand it. I can't stand it. And the problem
are
is
the
if I continue to live where I live when Ellie and KJ get of high school age, that's the high school they're gonna go to.
They won't know what kind of Gators they are.
And I will be incensed.
Yeah. They got to figure that out.
I won't know what to do. I will wear Navigators gear, and if there's a gator on it, I'll find a way to like scrape it off or cut it off.
You and
Because
I,
it's not. No, I want you to decide. Are you the Navigators or are you the Alligators?
Yeah.
You can't say Gators and have two mascots. That's
Yeah,
not how this
true
works.
that.
It's not how this works.
Man, I never thought about that before.
See, I don't think the people who made the school did.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, they're probably like, well, we could put like a navigator, kind of boring t-shirt, but we throw an alligator on there. We got
well,
ourselves
so when they first
excitement.
built the high school, like we went to their gym for not when they first built it, but within the first few years.
Did they have a compass?
For girls districts going to state? Our girls played there, and in their gym they had a big old ship on the wall.
Okay.
And they were like, welcome to Gator Country or something like that. It was
Yeah.
like, welcome to the swamp. And I was like, why is there a ship?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could sail a ship in a swamp, but not one that big.
Yeah, that is.
You're not sailing a pirate ship in a swamp. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
But now they're all like, oh, yeah, Gators. And they do all this stuff. But then it's still the Lincoln North Star Navigators. I'm like, no, it's ridiculous.
7735. What is a thunderbolt? A thunderbolt. It's powerful. It hits
I don't
the
know.
ground.
I don't know. I'm not a Thunderbolt. That is Mr. Pius,
Mr.
who's out getting his food.
I used to always call Pius P10.
I call him Pius X, and they hate it.
Pius
If you ever, I don't know if Nick is even if he's that in tune with his school.
Oh, he is.
But with track, whenever I would see someone from Land, I'd be like, "Oh, what's up, Lincoln Pius X?"
You're
It's Pius the 10th.
The 10th.
I was like, "Ooh, you're so special."
P10.
No, Pius X is what I would
Pius
always say.
X.
Also, I don't know what a thunderbolt is, but I was a thunderbird.
Ooh, a bird.
Which is a mythical
A
creature
bird that shoots thunder out of its
that the
eyes.
Native Americans used to pray to. So, you're welcome.
I was a knight. It's always right for the nighttime. But I always with the knights. What always used to confuse me a little bit was we spell knights Knights.
Yes.
But I believe in
Knights.
our jumping jacks, we never said K, we just always said Ni. But I could be wrong there.
You
Maybe
were trying to cut your jumping jack short.
that's what I probably was skipping one. Don't take my Hall of Fame.
Wow! Don't take the Hall of Fame. He didn't know how to spell
He was
knights.
He was cheating us. Yeah. I don't know.
No, see.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. And then you have the Lincoln High link. I mean, what's a link? I mean, hey, you got
so that one bothers me.
You're a link out in the front. What do you link?
That one bothers me because I, for the longest time, thought it was the animal, the cat, the big cat, a lynx, LYNX.
Oh, LY, yeah. But
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, nope.
Chains. It's a chain link.
But I do like. I'm not sure how long they've done it for, but I know, like, I remember, like, when Chad Case was playing, and they might still do it, but when they walk out of the tunnel, a couple of guys have big chains around their necks. When that's pretty cool.
I mean, I guess, but also, like, that's not intimidating at all. Like, it's the links. Like, it's a chain link.
Well, if they start running at you with chains, then
They
you're
have
like,
well,
whoa.
yeah, I guess. But they have the statue that they have out front is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not AD, but
So
it's
you would
cool.
agree knights are cooler than lynx?
I like the Lynx colors more.
Yeah.
Red and black is always just a solid.
it
A
is.
solid. What's
Black and gold.
It's not
Southeast.
gold. That's like a mustardy yellow.
Yeah.
It's like a baby poop yellow.
So what is Southwest? Did I forget what Southwest was? What's
Southwest Silverhawks?
Silverhawk. I like Silverhawks.
Shout out to Josh Banderas.
Silverhawks.
I mean, yeah,
I'm good
I
with that.
guess. What is a Silverhawk?
Oh, another one. I like Malcolm. Malcolm Clippers.
Is that a boat?
I think so. Because they say come watch a game at the dock. No,
The boatyard?
the boatyard. I think that's what they call their football stadium.
I don't know. The Clippers?
Yeah, the boatyard.
Like the
The
Los
Malcolm
Angeles, like the Los
Clippers.
Angeles Clippers?
Yep. What's Norris?
Titans.
Oh yeah, Titans.
That one's just generic.
Yeah.
There's like a million Titans.
What's Palmyra?
I don't know.
Palmyra. What is Palmyra?
I know Pender is the Pendragons, which is very original.
Oh, Pete Ferguson checking in. Spartans, Lincoln East, class of 91.
A Spartan is cooler than a Knight.
No.
A Spartan is cooler than a Knight.
No.
100%.
Knights win all the time over those crazy Spartans.
No. Hey, if you had to take a Spartan and a Knight in a fight.
Panthers, Palmyra Panthers. Thank you, Disc
Okay,
Golf Jake.
Thank you. You're taking a Spartan.
3891.
It's not black
Markham
and gold.
Cook.
It's not black and gold, Willie.
Black and gold all day long.
We're purple and gold.
And
even
does
Grand
anybody-
Island tries to say
Does
they're
anybody want
purple and
to
gold.
call
They're not.
in? Somebody needs to call in and sing the Lincoln Southeast fight song.
They're purple and mustard.
That's what we need. That's Lincoln Southeast fight.
Where the Thunderbirds are west high.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. I don't know.
Look at you go.
Fight.
So
The
are the
West,
three?
'cause
Are the
we
three?
are Nebraska's best.
So are the three greatest graduates of Bellevue West Strickland, Rico, and Cluster?
Yes. Pay no attention to the recent graduates of Bellevue West. Yes.
The three. You know, actually, I think there should be four. I'm putting Mark Trainowitz on there.
Okay, I guess we can throw
So
it in there.
Mark Trainowitz, Rico, Cluster, Strickland.
That checks out.
The four greatest Bellevue West Thunderbirds of all time.
That checks out.
Yep.
Nobody has any argument with
I
that.
agree.
have
there we go.
Omaha
Willie's singing.
Northwest Husky checking in.
There's some Southeast people going nuts on here right now. Willie,
Wow, that's a lot of Southeast people.
6537.
What
Night.
is
It's always time for the nighttime.
Somebody says shout out to the Sterling Jets.
Ooh, the Jets.
That's pretty cool.
Let's go Jets.
As long as you don't, spell Jets.
Do you think they have New York Jets like green and white or green and black?
No, they are. I don't know. I feel like there's a blue in there. I could be wrong. I don't know what Sterling's colors are. Why am I pretending? Somebody says, "What is Valentine?" I don't know what Valentine's mascot is. The Valentine.
Holy cow.
Hearts.
Big Bird just went in depth. The Spartans are the deadliest group of warriors due to their superior formation of the
phalanx,
the lighter and more maneuverable armor, and
Phalanx?
harder training. The Knights may have had better weaponry with Knight Fachon, but the Spartans are the elite warrior in this matchup. Oh, I don't know about that, Big Bird.
I guarantee a Spartan's going to put a spear straight through that knight's armor.
I will put
straight through it.
I will put Randy Brohorst up against any high school coach ever. Well, no, I take that. Oh, actually, I would say Brohorst and Solich would be my two choices. If I was going to take
Solich.
if we were putting high school coaches up against each other, I feel good going into battle with my Southeast coaches, Brohorst and Solich. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that they're feisty.
Whatever you say.
Yep. David City Scouts.
Shout out to my old high school coach.
Valentine Badgers.
Shout out to my old high school coach. May he rest in peace. John Feynman. That was the dude. He was the best. He was also my
Syracuse Rockets. Oh, we forgot about Northeast Rockets. Shout out Northeast Rockets and Syracuse Rockets. Sometimes I go
Northeast is just black and white, right?
black and silver.
Silver.
Black and silver.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Northeast. My bad.
Northeast, what's up, Northeast? This is Sparta.
David City Scouts. Yeah, they said Valentine is the Badgers.
The Badgers.
I guess.
And then what? Oh, Pierce Blue Jays.
That's our high school segment for the day. I love how the guy that our
I'm
high
trying
school
to be more high schooly.
Our high school guy isn't even here for the high school segment.
I think Norfolk Catholic is the Knights also.
Norfolk Catholic.
Norfolk Catholic
Couldn't tell
Knights.
you.
Norfolk Panthers.
Yeah, the Minden Whippets. That's a good one.
Oh heck yeah.
The Mullen Broncos.
Oh yeah. You know I'm a big Broncos fan, so all day long, Mullen. Let's ride. 13 minutes till the Denver Broncos
Ooh.
uniform drop.
This person I came from a small town up by Valentine. We had the best mascot ever. The Long Pine Polar Bears.
Oh my goodness, I love polar bears.
That is legit.
Oh,
is Long
yes.
Pine no longer? Do they not have a school anymore? Are they still there? Did they consolidate with somebody?
I don't know.
Because we need more polar bear mascots.
Yes. Dude, I would love to be the polar bears. That'd be awesome. Lexington Minutemen. Yep. Cambridge Trojans.
Tri-City Trojans.
Tri-City.
Yeah, this is a thing that is happening
Elmwood
now.
Pirates.
The Lexington Minutemen.
Ooh, the Waverly Vikings. The Vikes.
Oh, are they just the Vikes or they're the Vikings?
I think they're the Vikings.
They're the Vikings.
I think.
And you know what? Love it.
Big shout out to the new 8th grade, probably defensive coach, Chad Kendall.
I'm gonna send
Get it done, Chad.
If my daughter's into volleyball, I want to send her to Waverly.
Telling you
apparently
what,
all they do is produce
Waverly
Nebraska volleyball players.
Waverly is lucky as heck, their 8th grade team. Chad Kendall, he's my
Oh, yeah.
defense coordinator. The guy is a defensive guru. I'm throwing it out there right now, Waverly. You got yourself a great 8th grade coach. Southwest Rough Riders.
Dang it. Long Pine's been consolidated. They haven't had a high school since
Ooh.
60. Dang it.
Oh, the Holdridge Dusters. Do you think they wear dusters? Oh my
They do
gosh.
not.
That'd be awesome. Logan View Raiders. What's up, Logan View?
Why are we doing this?
I'm loving it. This is great.
Everybody just shout out your high school or a cool high school mascot. Maybe we'll get to the best
Whipping
ones.
water in
maybe
the
we'll get to the best
Drizzle
ones
bear.
in the next segment. We've got to get to a break. We'll bring Nick back.
The
since
head
he's
of high school operations.
Yeah, the head of high school operations here at the Ticket. And maybe he can tell us a little bit more about these high school mascots. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You listen to the captain on 93.7 The Ticket.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and retirement benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family. Work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to NovotnyNutritionandWellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today, with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell Farley, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, and Jake Sorensen will be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bleicher, a professional realty group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative.
Allo is turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations in all our Allo communities.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back. This is the Captain and the Black Shirt Show. They're both on the road right now. We'll have to get an update eventually and see how they're doing. But over the break,
I got an update.
we ventured outside of Nebraska over the break.
This is exactly what I said. I said, how's the van? And Jake said, quote, good, actually. They are behaving.
Oh, that's so cute. The new Brownsville's unicorns.
That's great.
I like it.
So just going through high school nicknames?
Well, we just had some shout outs and stuff. We were talking about which, like, we've talked about if you could pick 2 coaches against 2 coaches in a tag team match. I took Randy Brohorst and Frank Solich against anybody.
Okay.
We've talked about high school names.
I'm going to go Charlie Weiss in a fight.
Charlie Weiss? Okay. All right.
Not really.
And we got the Louisville Lions. I mean, and Pete Ferguson's chimed in saying that Spartans are really tough, and I said no, the Knights would beat them down. But then Big Bird came back and said no.
Did you guys do Columbus SCOTUS?
Oh, the Scouts,
the Shamrocks.
Oh, what were the Scouts?
Somebody said somebody else.
SCOTUS Scouts.
I don't know what. It is.
Yeah, Columbus SCOTUS are the Shamrocks. Last I knew.
Shamrocks. Oh,
former Geneva Wildcats, now Fillmore Central Panthers.
Ooh, I like the Panthers. I love the Polar Bears, though. Where were the Polar Bears from?
Somebody said I really wanted the new Lincoln High School to be the Standing Bear Bears.
That would be a nightmare on the call.
The Standing Bear Bears.
Because it'd be impossible to say it slow enough to where it sounds normal, and you can't say it too fast because then it's Bears.
Standing Bear Bears.
The Bears.
Because you're not. It doesn't sound like you're saying bears twice. It's just bears.
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 Yeah, no.
The standing bear bears.
Oh, 2 minutes till the uniform drop. 2
Stop.
minutes till the uniform drop. Live updates.
The Southwest Rough Riders.
I should probably have the Broncos site ready to go.
Are you mentally prepared to be ridiculously disappointed?
It's going to be the iced out white uniforms with the white Bronco.
Do you know this for sure?
I do not know this for sure. That's my prediction. Because everything they've shown has been ice, baby.
I don't know who this is, but they said the Lynx is a symbol of togetherness. Class of '88 going into the Hall of Fame myself this year.
Oh, I agree. I went to the 92 class reunion last year with AD.
You?
The Lynx are together. I love that class reunion.
That's the thing. Raph
I've
is
never
just like
been
an honorary Lincoln High.
Yeah,
Link.
I've never been to a Southeast class reunion in my life, but I had so much fun at the 92 Lincoln High class reunion that I made myself an honor. Actually, they made me an honorary Link.
You made yourself?
I wore a name tag. They gave me a name tag. I got to write my name on it. But what was really crazy about that was,
Did you say not Lincoln High graduate?
no, they made me honorary because
That's not how this works.
probably 3/4 of my junior high went to Lincoln High. So I went to Leffler. Go
Nice.
Leffler. Shout out Leffler.
Why didn't you go with them?
Because we were in the Southeast district, so I had to go to Southeast. So back in the day, we used to have districts and you couldn't cross lines. Now you go anywhere you want. So I went to Southeast, go Knights, and they all went to Lincoln Highs. But most of my friends from junior high went to Lincoln High. So yeah.
Aaron Davis says Lynx, baby. AD's listening.
Oh, geez.
AD didn't stick around.
Wow.
He has to go. He has to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He had a Zoom call at
Yeah.
11.
Yep.
That's right.
Whatever.
get
Well,
that- you had
guess
to
what?
get that
It's
done.
just about to be 11. You could have stuck around for like
You
half
know what
an hour.
that means, everybody? We are 1 minute. Oh, it's happening right now.
It's happening right. Should we go to break so you don't freak out on the air?
Oh, why isn't it up?
There's just going to be a lot of.
Why
sound-
isn't it up?
There's just a lot of sounds that come out of Raph's mouth.
There's nothing.
He's like, it's 11.
He's like,
It should have been released by
I know,
now.
I-
Raph just go.
I'm watching Twitter right now, and I'm not seeing anything.
This is ridiculous.
Raph goes.
Oh, here it is.
Raph
We're
goes.
doing
I'm
a show.
refreshing.
Here it is.
Yeah.
5 seconds ago.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Kept those on ice.
Okay. We're going to.
Are they
I don't wanna
ice
do-
whites?
I don't want to do this.
I'm fast forward. Oh yeah, they are. Ice white Bronco helmet.
That's not ice white.
Ice white Bronco helmet.
Okay.
Why did they put it
helmets.
in ice? Is it just the helmet or the jersey?
Oh, okay. So they went with the color rush jerseys and pants, but the white helmet.
That's going to look ridiculous.
Lack of creativity.
I was hoping that they were going to go white helmet, orange jersey, white pants like the old days.
That's going to be dumb.
Man, it'll work. Ooh,
Raph, on a scale of 1 to 10,
Are
give
you
it,
disappointed?
give it a rating.
6.5.
That's low for Raph.
Yeah.
For anything.
I
regarding
thought
the
they were going to go
Broncos.
white pants.
Are you hurt?
No, not hurt.
Were you
It's
going to
not-
buy an
I'm
icy
not
white
hurt,
jersey?
just disappointed.
You were going to buy an icy white jersey.
David City Scouts. Thank you, Grill
Raph,
Master.
focus up.
Sorry.
Focus.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, right there.
This
No,
is this is
don't-
what Raph does.
9061, Coach B.
Raph,
Bad Mama
Raph,
Jamba. Yeah.
don't look at the answer the question.
Sorry.
This is all Raph does.
I tried.
Is we'll
No. There's so much going on. Make the bad man stop.
He goes. Oh, there's music playing. I got two
Music,
people,
Broncos
two whopping
uniforms.
people talking to me. I'm on my phone. We have a text line. Just force yourself not to look at one or two of them.
Sorry. I'd like to be there for everyone.
We're going to go to a break.
I'm a
We're
man.
we're trying to talk to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
I'm a man of the people.
When we get back, maybe we'll get Raph under control.
oh yeah, David City."
We'll figure out his answer. Listen to the captain.
Oh, Coach B.
93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and retirement benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family. Work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August the 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, partly sunny and hot with a slight chance of showers and storms. Afternoon temperature should reach around 96. Tonight we'll see a chance of storms early, then partly cloudy skies, a low of around 73. And tomorrow, sunshine and hot weather again. We'll see a high of around 99. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
This is Matt Davison with the 1890 Initiative. You've probably heard about NIL, name, image, and likeness. And now you can have an immediate impact on the success of our programs. The 1890 Initiative is Nebraska's premier NIL company. And with your help, we can maximize our student athletes' opportunities with NIL and prepare them for life after college. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics. Let's do the same with NIL. To learn more, visit 1890nebraska.com, where 100% of your donation goes directly to Husker student athletes. That's 1890nebraska.com.
Husker fans, register your kids for the Nebraska Kids Club today. Don't miss your chance to get free tickets, exclusive events, and concessions vouchers for this Husker season. For only $35, your kids can get all of that and more. For more information, visit huskers.com/kidsclub. Do you have a newborn or know someone who does? Their infant membership is the perfect gift for your newest Husker fan. They even have a free membership option. Visit huskers.com/kidsclub today. The Nebraska Kids Club, presented by Hy-Vee.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, short. Look at me, short. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson.
Number 34 gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakovic.
I'm talking to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
All right, everybody.
We love these guys. We love them so much.
Oh,
they are crazy though.
Are we singing the pool hall song today, or is that
No,
just
that's a Friday thing, and I'm gonna
Okay.
leave it for them. They should be back on Friday.
All right. Phew.
I'm not touching that.
All right. Thank goodness.
That's Terrell's thing. We don't want to mess with that. Look, if there's one of those guys you don't want to mess with, it's the black shirt.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mess with
Terrell doesn't scare me.
If he's and I would say he's listening right
They're
now,
not
but
No, he's not.
sound
Terrell's
asleep.
probably sound asleep
Sound
in the back
asleep.
seat of the Honda Odyssey.
Van.
The
Odyssey.
The
van.
Odyssey. I wanted to say Accord, and I knew that was incorrect.
In
The van.
We were gonna get to basketball, and then we started talking high school.
High schools. Yeah.
But I would like to extend thoughts and prayers to the James family, as Bronny James was practicing at USC, and he collapsed on the court after suffering a cardiac arrest. He was rushed to the ICU. They have him in stable condition. He's no longer in the ICU, but he is still in the hospital, according to sources that are close to it that are reporting on it. But that is a terrifying situation for
Very
the
much.
James family. Their oldest son getting into college, practicing with the team, getting ready for college to start, and suffers a cardiac arrest and needs to be taken to the hospital. It's I can't even imagine going through
Oh,
that.
Scary.
And that's something that, and I don't know, but this is something that we saw with Shaquille O'Neal's son. However, it was shown that he had like an underlying heart condition,
Yeah.
and he was unable to play. Ended up getting heart surgery, and then I think he played in college, and then he was on a G League roster for a while. I don't know where he's at now or what he's doing, but he was able to get back and play basketball. We don't know what is going on with Bronny. We just know that he collapsed, had a cardiac arrest, and is in the hospital currently. But again, a terrifying situation. I would like to extend some
Yep,
thoughts and
thoughts
prayers
and
out to the
prayers.
James family.
Yeah, so I mean, just with it's a weird situation, USC, and scary situation. Obviously, Bronny, I would assume, takes pretty good care of his body, with his dad being who he is,
Yep.
and his dad understanding all the resources that they have at their disposal. And then especially, I mean, Bronny, I would assume, is taking part in that as well. So you hope that there's not a more important underlying issue that may keep him out of basketball for the foreseeable future or whatever. But I mean, it's scary, especially when somebody under the age of 20 years old suffers a cardiac arrest. That's when you're definitely a little nervous, I think. And like Rigo said, stable condition, which is a good sign, but I'm sure there's a long road ahead for Bronny.
And I mean, we've seen, DeMar Hamlin suffering cardiac arrest on
Yep.
Monday Night Football, his, after getting hit in the chest. But apparently, and I'm just finding out about this, I guess maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to USC last year. It's the second straight year the Trojans program has had a player suffer cardiac arrest. Center Vincent Uchukwu, one of the top incoming freshmen in college basketball last season, suffered cardiac arrest July 1st, 2022, and was hospitalized for a few days. He returned to play for USC in January, appearing in 14 games.
Well, and that's scary because you need to look probably at your program, then at your workout regimen.
Yeah, what are these practices like? If this is the second time it's
I
happened?
mean, not to bring up another sad situation, but the entire thing at Maryland a few years ago with DJ Durkin and stuff, and where unfortunately an athlete lost their life in that situation. So a lot of times, if there's a pattern to it, which one is an anomaly, two is a pattern, then here they might need to look internally and question, all right, how do we need to alter and adjust this thing to
That's crazy.
We saw this
better.
With the Kansas State small forward that played at Florida,
Keontae Johnson.
Keontae Johnson.
Yep,
It
same
happened with him, and he was out of basketball for an entire year, and then got cleared medically by doctors and was able to play at Kansas State this last season. You saw just how good of an athlete he was. So again, hopefully Bronny can make a full recovery and is able to hopefully take the court for USC this season. But if the Vincent Uchukwu, if that's any indication, we probably won't see Bronny until 2024 January or something. At the latest, one of those words.
So I know it's like looking ahead, and they shouldn't do this, but we're a radio station, it happens. If he doesn't play this year, but he's enrolled in classes, would that consider him being in school for a year? Then he could go to the NBA.
Technically, yes. Yeah, I mean, if he appears in one game,
I
probably.
was gonna say there's got to be some athletic participation in there.
Oh, that
as
has
well.
to be okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
I was wondering how that played out.
It'd be like you redshirt for a year.
You're in college for a year. The rule is you need to be 1 year removed from high school.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you
Man,
have to
that's-
play.
that's
Remember,
interesting.
Mitchell Robinson didn't go to college.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He just
you're
worked-
right.
he just worked
just
out
1
for
year
a year.
because those guys that go to the one league and play and then get
The G League.
Well,
So-
G
or
League,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
But
guess
like I said, Mitchell Robinson didn't go to didn't go to
That's
college,
true.
and he didn't go to the G League. He just worked out for a year, which is why
yeah.
he was supposed to be one of the highly rated. He ended up being a second round pick by the Knicks, but no, it's just 1 year out of high school.
Yeah, so you might probably not even see him ever at
But
USC.
that's
Are there concerns
after
then now?
Yeah, after this, I mean, he would get a lot. I don't know. Would he get a lot more highly medical care in the NBA? Granted, who his dad is. I'm sure his dad's, making sure he's getting a whole bunch of high quality
and
medical
I
care.
think Keontae Johnson, I think he's put some of that to rest a little bit too being that he came back, bounced back the way he did.
Yeah.
But I
Man.
mean, like you said, we're way ahead of ourselves thinking that way. But I was just like,
Keontae Johnson in Nebraska would have been fun to watch last year. Every time we bring up Keontae Johnson, I just think of the possibility last year, and it's unfortunate.
Mhm.
But
So he said, I believe you have to be 19 to enter the NBA draft. Not true. You can be 18. You could be 17. You just have to be a year
just
removed from
years
high
of
school.
High school.
You have to graduate high school and be out of high school for a year. That's it.
I also don't think we're dancing around the real issue here. If there is a real issue,
No, we're not.
We get called out on the text line over and over, and yeah, I don't think we're dancing around the issue. I think here we are. Something like this, you want to report facts and not speculation.
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, I don't really want to talk about politics on the show.
Nope, not getting into that.
I just frankly don't.
I don't watch the news, so I'm out.
I don't watch the news. The only
I've
time my
never been-
grandpa hands me the remote is after we watch the Powerball.
I've never been on live television before.
I don't know. Like whatever the instance may be, here's Bronny in stable condition, and
Wish him all the best and
yeah.
prayers and thoughts to the family. And
yeah. So
yeah,
I don't think we're dancing around it necessarily. Whatever the issue is, it's like
Yeah.
when I say dancing around it, that means
We're not
that
dancing
we-
around what
we
some
expect.
of the texters are telling us that we're dancing around. Whatever. Regardless.
Eric says,
hopefully-
Nick, who did you vote for in the previous presidential election?
he wasn't old enough.
I voted. I voted.
And like I mean this in the nicest way possible, but I hope he stays another year at USC so we can see him
Are you guys surprised that
play
he went?
Nebraska.
He went.
Maybe
to the
LeBron James will come to Lincoln.
Oh boy, are we surprised that he went the college route
No.
and not G League?
No.
I think I know LeBron doesn't live vicariously through his kids, but I think one of LeBron's regrets, was that he did not play 1 year of college basketball.
Yeah.
And he talked.
He does talk about it. He says he probably would have gone to Duke. It was between Duke and Ohio State.
And I think that
he would have gone to Duke.
I think he was.
I don't know, man.
He would have gone.
He's a big hometown guy.
Loves
Akron.
LeBron at Nebraska. That's right.
Are we surprised that he hasn't shoveled money into the Akron football program to make it better?
He's not an Akron. I don't know if he's an Akron fan. He's from Akron. I don't think he's an
he don't
Akron
really
fan.
say
He's a
much
fan of Ohio State.
How are
Yeah,
you? How would anybody be a fan of the Akron Zips? Though?
Yeah, he
Well,
don't
you're from
say
Akron.
much about Akron Zips.
Well,
Which are you are you disappointed if you're Akron? Like
Absolutely.
Everyone's always like,
absolutely.
the boy from Akron.
The man from Akron. Look at what he's done for the city of Akron, and Akron Zips are just over here like, man, dude.
They're like, he hasn't done anything.
I would have loved to have a new facility. You don't have to make it as nice as Ohio State. Is LeBron James a bandwagon?
Yes.
He just hopped on Ohio State's
Well,
bandwagon.
he hacked on Miami's bandwagon and then hopped back on Cleveland's bandwagon after he realized that he was no longer beloved by the city.
No, real talk. Obviously, Bronny's stable condition. That's really positive news for us to hear. And we'll definitely talk about it as we go forward. Because, I mean, I obviously not a father here, but I can't even imagine how scary it is to get that phone call. That who like we said at the top of the segment, you would expect that they're taking care of their body as good as anybody, and has the has all the resources at their disposal.
I mean,
and
LeBron
still
spends
unfortunately have something like this happen. It's disappointing.
LeBron spends $1 million every offseason on his body. I can guarantee he's spending some of that money on his sons as well.
Oh yeah, totally.
Well, there's
sons and daughter.
And here's the thing,
daughter, just one,
one
daughter.
I'm sure Bronny and Bryce get a little bit of dinero themselves for social media presence.
Well, Bronny's
I'm
part
sure
of
they get
gaming team.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some deals that are already in the works, if not finalized, with certain companies and social media things, and because they got a big enough presence.
Yep.
And look at it made national news today. So
who said no player may sign with the NBA until they are 19 years or older. Players who have played at least 1 year of college basketball are eligible for the NBA draft. You have multiple players who are like 18 years old who are because they graduate at 17, play collegiate basketball at 18, and then get drafted at 18 and turn 19 during the season. So, I mean, you can sign with a team before 19, but you have to be a year out of college.
Yeah.
Or a year out of high school, not out of college, a year out of high school. So, I mean,
let them play.
You've got players who are like 18 playing in the league, so it's okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a little disappointing. I mean, it's sad, but hopefully everything's on the up and up there. Guys, when we come back, let's talk a little college football, because the preseason, Big Ten or Big Ten
media
rankings poll has been released.
That was the thing.
Yeah, I was surprised to see where Nebraska landed. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts too. It's the Captain Show. You got Rico, you got Nick, you got Raffy. We're all here hanging out with you. Rico and I here we'll all be here from until 2 for sure.
Yeah.
And then it'll be Strick and I from 2 to 4, and then Rico and I from 4 to 6 as well. So you got me until 6 p.m. Love it or hate it, here we are. As the folks drive to Big Ten Media Days. Let's take a break. You're listening to the Captain Show on the Ticket.
Let's ride.
If you're an electrician, we've got a career for you. It's a career with employer-paid health care and retirement benefits. Join the IBEW Local 265 family. Work for one of our NECA contractors. Come to our job fair on August 3rd from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Holiday Inn, 2500 Tamarind Ridge Road in Southwest Lincoln. For more information, call Mike Murray at 402-875-1034. That's 402-875-1034.
The Nebraska Lottery's Powerball First Millionaire of the Year promotion is back until August 14th. Buy a Powerball with Power Play and Double Play ticket, and you could be one of 15 winners of $1,000. You'll also be entered to win a trip to New York City for New Year's Eve and a chance at $1 million. So visit your nearest Nebraska Lottery retailer today and buy a ticket for a chance at $1,000. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $500,000 by joining me in the Living Lucky with Luke Combs lottery experience. When it rains, it pours for lucky fans and lottery players who enter to win a chance of a lifetime. Join me in Nashville for a private concert at the iconic Ryman Auditorium in 2024. One lucky winner will have the chance to walk away with $500,000 at the end of the show.
Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks
and trailers from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Ticket's coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell Farley, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, and Jake Sorensen will be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bleicher of Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You were so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and
general contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Husker fans, this is Matt Davison with the 1890 Initiative. You've probably heard about NIL, name, image, and likeness. And now you can have an immediate impact on the success of our programs. The 1890 Initiative is Nebraska's premier NIL company. And with your help, we can maximize our student athletes' opportunities with NIL and prepare them for life after college. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics. Let's do the same with NIL. To learn more, visit 1890nebraska.com, where 100% of your donation goes directly to Husker student athletes. That's 1890nebraska.com.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, partly sunny and hot with a slight chance of showers and storms. Afternoon temperature should reach around 96. And then we'll see a chance of storms early, then partly cloudy skies, a low around 73. And tomorrow, sunshine and hot weather again. We'll see a high of around 99. Meteorologist Kyle Butler from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Power on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back. We are back. We are back. The
Nick will be back
Captain
in here at some
Show.
point.
93.7 The Ticket. It's Tuesday, one day from Media Day. I am
Everybody's on
ready.
their way.
When is autograph or media or autograph or fan day? Autograph day.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it was. Fan day.
Fan day?
Is that Sunday or
I'll have to look it up. It is a thing that will be happening. Let me look it up. Just to
fan?
make
When's
sure.
fan day, Nick?
Nick should know.
Fan day. I think is it this year?
I thought it was Sunday.
Is it? I think it is.
2023 Sunday, July 30th.
Okay, and then practice starts on Monday, right?
Practice starts Monday.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Exciting times.
I'm fired up.
What do you want to what player do you think we'll hear the most about
What player will we hear
Win.
the most about?
during the middle of camp? Who's been doing the best to start camp?
Gabe Irvin.
Jeff Sims.
Gabe Irvin, Billy Kemp.
Jeff Sims.
I was going to say Billy.
Gabe Irvin and Billy Kemp are my two.
Jeff Sims.
How many times did you
Actually-
say Jeff Sims?
Actually,
As many as you say.
I think it'll
Irvin
be
and Billy Kemp.
Jeff
Sims.
Jeff Sims.
I think it'll be one of two wide receivers and Emmett Johnson.
No.
Emmett Johnson and either Isaiah or Xavier. I think Xavier's going to be talked
I think
about a lot.
Marcus Washington gets forgot about.
Well, he's not going to be talked about that much just because he's going to be steady Eddie.
Yeah.
He's just going to be there. He's just going to be consistent. I think Xavier's going to flat after a year removed from football. As long as he's physically, mentally all there, I think he's going to flash, and the staff's going to be like, "Oh, this is why we brought him back. This is why we asked him to come back. This is why we brought him back."
Now we were talking about this yesterday. Malachi Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I think they should do. I was
Put him
thinking
at outside linebacker.
I was thinking play him a receiver. I think that's what they want. What they'll probably do is play receiver, but play him 2 games. Or yeah, play him 2 games because you
Just 2?
you can redshirt
After 4.
You have 4, and then you have the bowl game. So 5. You can play 5 games.
Okay.
So play him 2 games. See what he does. If it looks like he can contribute,
Mm-hmm.
let him play the entire season and burn the red shirt. But if he struggles the first 2 games, just be like, hey, we're just going to sit you out, and then maybe bring him back. Maybe he'll progress during the season. We're practicing and stuff. Bring him back the last 2 games and save the red shirt.
It's going to be interesting to see how they maneuver this red shirt deal and stuff, because I have a weird feeling that there's going to be a lot of patchy play, right? Because you can't play the entirety of the season with 4 guys, with 4 wide receivers.
Yeah.
Or I guess 5, because you have Billy Kemp, Joshua Fleeks, Isaiah Garcia Castaneda, Xavier Betts, and
Marcus
Marcus
Washington.
Washington. So you still want more bodies than that. And more than likely towards the back half of the year, there's going to be some guys that are banged up. I would not be surprised, though, if we see some guys play 1 or 2 games and then take a little bit of a break and then play maybe a 3rd game a month later, just to try to maneuver the red shirt deal to where you're giving a lot of opportunity. Because here's the thing, guys. As you know, those Louisiana Tech and Northern Illinois games are probably going to be Nebraska's best opportunity to get some guys in for the entirety of the game. And with that in mind, you got to figure out a way to pick and choose not only who you put in against a Wisconsin, but if you trust them in Wisconsin, while saying, okay, yeah, we can put them in here maybe for only 8 snaps and it's not going to burn their red shirt. Because you don't want to get to this point to where all of your freshmen except Malachi Coleman or Jaden Dot, whoever it may be, you don't want to get to this point where they're at 4 and you are banged up in the wide receiver room and you go, well, we have to go. We have to go with Malachi.
Well, I think
you don't want that.
I was going to say, I think you're going to see all of the freshmen play, at least the wide receiver room. You're going to see all of them play at some point. Like you said, I think it's going to be a game here, a game there, maybe 2 games in a row. And then, waiting a little bit, just especially towards the end of the season, when things are getting a little more physical and your body's banged up from a long season, that's when you'll see some of those freshmen. You got some really fresh bodies to throw into there, some speedsters in that wide receiver room that you can throw in there and do something. So, you're going to see them all play.
It's going to be, I think it'll be really telltale, because if they do, like with, for instance, Malachi, they play on the first 2 games, say he comes out, he makes a big catch against Minnesota, and then he comes back to Colorado and makes a couple big catches. You're going to see like what they're, I guess, kind of what they're looking at for the season. Like, are they looking at 24 already? Like, are we building up for that? Because it's one of those instances where you're like, okay, so do we want to save his redshirt year and, just play them in the 5 games and call it good? See, 5 games, I'm already putting Nebraska in a bowl game.
Yeah.
Play 5 games, call it good. So then we have them all ready to go next year, when you got everyone else,
you got your quarterback of the future in.
It's tough. There's so much stuff now in college football that, like, I was messaging back and forth with Coach Leipold a couple weeks back, and I'm like, so did you go anywhere for vacation? And he's like, dude, we're like, this is like an all-year job now. He's like, we used to be able to like get out for like family vacation and stuff like that. He's like,
impossible.
Now he's like, I got a few days or whatever, but for the most part, he's like, this is all the decisions and everything that you would throw that's NIL and da-da-da. It's being a college football coach is
that'd be very stressful.
Division I is insane right now.
If you have Malachi going out there, if you have any of these freshmen going out there making big catches and having big games, and Nebraska's winning those games, I don't think there's any way that you can keep them
on
off
rolling
the
the
field.
dice.
Yeah, you just keep it going.
But I will also put it out there. There's a fundamental process to what Matt Rule is doing this year and what Garrett McGuire is how they're going to handle that.
Yep.
So there might be, for multiple years throughout the last few coaches, we've questioned why isn't this guy out there? Why isn't so-and-so out there? And it's been mind-boggling. And I think maybe one thing that it's going to be easy for us to do is go, well, what are these coaches doing? Every time that so-and-so is in the game, they play well. Maybe it's going to be easy to just resort to that mindset when we have to remember that they're probably not looking at year 1 as their year. Yeah. They're probably not. That's just honestly. That's why, especially at the wide receiver room, that's why you bring in 6 true freshmen in 2023.
Yeah.
And depending on how you view Carter Nelson and Keelan Smith, I view them as kind of hybrid guys. Yeah. You bring in 6 wide receivers as well.
Because that's what I keep on thinking. I'm just
that's 12 guys in your first 2 classes at the wide receiver position. Or at pass catcher position, not counting the traditional tight ends of like Ian Flint.
Yeah. And that's what I keep on going to. It's like, I'm just like this year, I'm not calling it a pass year, but it's just like one of those, like, get your feet on the ground, see what you got, and then, build up. But then
if things start rolling,
you got to go.
You can't
you've got to roll the dice.
Yeah. If things start rolling in the right direction and if you win Minnesota, you win Colorado, you win your 2 non-conference games, all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're like, okay, wait a minute.
You got to go.
I know that we were going to have these guys and save them for next season,
roll it.
But right now we're sitting at 4-0. We're going, Michigan's coming to town. We've got big noon kickoff here.
Yep.
Like we've got to keep playing. And they said they're going to play the best 11 guys that they have. If it happens to be a freshman, they're going to get them out there regardless of how many games they're going to have to play. Just because, you've got what, 4 seniors?
Where at?
Wide receiver?
You have, 3 with Billy Kemp, Marcus Washington, and Joshua Fleeks.
Yep. So even if you burn a red shirt on 1 or 2 of the freshmen, like you just said, you've got 12 freshmen or 12 incoming pass catchers in these first 2 classes.
And I got another player. I won't say Jeff Sims again. I just said Jeff Sims.
That's fine.
But I won't say Jeff Sims again.
3 times.
No, I won't say Jeff Sims again.
Okay, just go.
Thomas Fidone.
Yeah,
he's an enigma.
I am just real cautious about that. I'm
saying
everything
game on.
everything on paper is really, really intriguing. And if it pans out, actually, it's funny that you brought Thomas Fidone up because DPJ and I talked about him last night. Because DP was intrigued by Thomas Fidone as well. If he's one of those guys, I need to see him take the field. Just make it through fall camp right now, because if Thomas Fidone makes it through fall camp, he's in a better spot than he has been ever in his entire Husker career. When I walk into Memorial Stadium and I see him actually practicing,
you see 24 warming up
here in a couple. No, I'm saying during fall camp when we get to go to practices, and I walk into the open practice at Memorial Stadium and I see Thomas Fidone on the field and not running stairs like he has been the last couple falls that I've seen him. That's when it's going to be okay. All right, there we go.
When do they take the training wheels off?
Already, well, I think they already have.
Have that? Is he full? Is he full go? Because I remember that Rule had talked about how Fidone was upset with him because he wasn't letting him go full go, and they were watching out for everything. So I'm just wondering if they're going to continue that at the beginning of fall camp, and as things get towards the end, as they get closer to the season, that's when they're like, okay, now you can go full contact. You can do this. You can do that.
That's where I'm like, I'm real fascinated, and we haven't gotten the emails, unfortunately, yet for like open practices and stuff, but
none.
I am real intrigued.
No open practices at all.
That's not a good way to start.
Closing her down.
That's not a good way to start.
No open practices, no former players. All right, have a good day.
You get open practices in year 2.
Yeah. But no, like, I don't know. I find it interesting. I mean, I obviously was accustomed to Scott Frost practices, and kind of how they operated there. And then spring practices we saw with Matt Rule, but there's not a whole lot going on in spring other than just drills and fundamentals. So not that we're going to get to see a large sample size of practice this fall, but it is going to be once again, I talk about it, whether you're like at Big Ten Media Days or at press conferences, you learn a lot about people by the way they walk, by the way they talk, by the way they interact in person to people. And practice is one of those intimate settings where it's not necessarily as official as a game, but it's how are they acting? How are they walking around? How are the players walking around in certain groups? You learn a lot by when people don't talk just as much as you do maybe when they do talk. So it's interesting. Rico,
yes,
a little bit of breaking news right before our last commercial break.
Yes.
And it is involving Michigan. So let's take a sip and Jake, a little bit of an early break.
Good call.
I got you. A little bit of a sip and Jake early break here as we get ready to round out the 11 o'clock hour, because a little bit of news out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, involving good old khaki pants Jim Harbaugh, just ahead of Big Ten Media Days. There's a lot of news coming out ahead of Big Ten Media Days. As long as Nebraska can stay clean, we're going to be all right. We'll talk about it, let you know what's happening up in Ann Arbor coming up after this.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to NovotnyNutritionandWellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Allo is turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations in all our Allo communities.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
The Nebraska soccer team wants to see you this fall at Hibner Stadium for their 2023 season. Season tickets are on sale now. Reserve your spot to cheer on the Huskers as they take on some of the best teams in the Big Ten and around the country. Opponents include Missouri, Wisconsin, St. Louis, and more. To buy tickets, go to huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED. They have a full season of fun set for this fall. For promotional information, visit huskers.com.
Husker fans, this is Matt Davison with the 1890 Initiative. You've probably heard about NIL, name, image, and likeness. And now you can have an immediate impact on the success of our programs. The 1890 Initiative is Nebraska's premier NIL company. And with your help, we can maximize our student athletes' opportunities with NIL and prepare them for life after college. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics. Let's do the same with NIL. To learn more, visit 1890nebraska.com, where 100% of your donation goes directly to Husker student athletes. That's 1890nebraska.com.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional team that are licensed and bonded, GAF Master Certified Installers, and an insurance-preferred contractor that will work directly with your insurance company. Also a leading roofer, siding, and gutter specialist. H&H Roofing will service all residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Go to HNHroofs.com for more information or call 402-359-2546.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today, with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You were so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
It's a new era for Nebraska football with a new head coach. Gear up for the season with 93.7 The Tickets coverage of Big Ten Media Days. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis on July 26th and 27th. Jay Foreman, Amon Green, Vershawn Jackson, Terrell Farley, Derek Pearson, Steve Sipple, and Jake Sorensen We'll be in Indy for our shows on Wednesday and Thursday. Coverage of Big Ten Media Days is brought to you by Ben Bleicher of Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate, Gary Michaels Clothiers, Warhorse Gaming, A1 Automotive, and the 1890 Initiative. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right.
Hey,
we're back here.
How are you doing?
I was riding the motorcycle.
Ref, are you having a good time filling in here?
Heck yeah.
Good.
Doing good.
Good. I feel like this obviously has gone pretty quick.
Good. We got 2 more hours.
Yeah. Is this the longest consecutive radio that you've done?
Nah, we did oh, it might be. No. I stayed
You're
for
4 right now. You're 4 hours deep right
You're
now.
4 hours deep. You're
That's
about to be 6.
after 4.
After this is the longest.
Uncharted
So the next-
territory
okay.
after. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I've done 4. That's my record.
What's the longest you've gone?
From 6 to 6.
Holy cow.
Yeah, from 6 to 6.
No, 4 hours is my
Never-
record.
You got
forget-
me beaten by 2 hours.
When I was an intern,
Oh, yep.
I was an intern in the afternoon show was from 3 to 6. I did as an intern. My first time doing a show was by myself from 3 to 6.
Nice.
And the amount of text that we got in, because that was back when people didn't know me or didn't recognize who I was, and understandably so. They were just hanging out to a 19-year-old listening to at the time it was called The Drive on the afternoon show.
The first time I had to lead a show, it was with Schaefer, and I
Yeah.
had known Schaefer for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I was just like, well, we're doing a show together.
It was a good time. Okay, so 402-464-5685, the Honda Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line, are 2 places
Oh,
for you guys
yeah.
to go.
Why?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's just like Raph is like bundled up with so much emotion.
I get excited when I'm on the radio.
and he just bursts every couple minutes. He's just
You just have to little,
He just
little
can't-
pressure out.
he just can't handle it. Surprisingly, Eric, that show was actually not a train wreck. It must have been okay because I got asked to do it the very next day. And
I don't
there
know why
was.
you were like,
it was like nobody here.
yeah, I don't know why. Like, where was everybody?
But here I was the intern. Just anyway.
Just working.
I wasn't
just
here.
working.
I don't know
Yeah.
what I was doing.
I don't know. Or Rico, no, this was before you were doing like shows.
Yeah.
Because you were over there. You were the producer. Because we did like the What's Poppin'.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But I was just in here by
Oh, we
myself.
forgot to do the email mailbag. Whatever
It's
that
not
is.
the email.
We
It's not the email back.
we could take emails.
Do we,
I'm
do,
not giving my email out.
do we have
why?
a fax machine still?
Us?
We have the sounder.
You want to play it?
No, but I was thinking we could get like some fax machine.
The
questions.
fax. The
People would
fax.
get so confused if I play the fax machine right now.
Like, wait, so who signed?
Who's that?
We
Who
should have
signed?
played the fax machine for Matar Chope.
I mean, we still can. It's only 2 days
Yeah.
removed.
Should we play it?
I'll find
the,
it real quick.
Get the fax machine.
Is it on here or is it on Audition?
It's on Audition.
Okay, I'll find it.
The fax machine. That gets you pretty excited on December. In December
Yeah.
when it's early signing day.
It always gives me bad memories of Elvis Dumerville when he played for the Broncos and said he couldn't get his fax machine to work, and then he couldn't resign with the Broncos.
Is that the reason he gave?
That's what he told him.
It's like Jordan Addison. Hey, I was going home for a dog emergency.
He did.
There's no way that's true.
It's true.
Jay was saying it last night on the air. Like, dude, if you driving on that road at that time of day, you're not going home.
He had a sick puppy.
He wasn't going home. He was going to the
The
doctor.
vet. He had a sick puppy.
With the dog in the vehicle?
I don't know. That's what
No.
that's what everybody keeps saying.
No. He was
Were they
going
saying he
home
was going
because
home
the
to the
dog
dog?
was at home because the dog was having an
Oh.
emergency at home.
Yeah, he was.
He had to get home to his
He was
puppy.
going home.
He does not live on the eastern side of Minnesota.
How do you know?
Had to get home to his puppy.
According to sources,
Puppy.
people that get paid the amounts of money that Jordan Addison is do not live on the eastern part of the Minnesota border.
You want to see the puppy?
I don't. You know what? I'm gonna. Nope. I believe in him.
I believe.
Okay,
it's
anyway,
find it. I don't even know what
That's
it's called.
fine. We don't need
I looked
that.
up
We
the
don't
fact
need
fax
that
machine. It's not working.
But
We
okay,
don't- oh, is there any news out? Is there any news, Nick?
there is
Ooh,
news.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
I can't even say anything.
Now you know how AD feels.
I do. Holy smokes. I feel bad for AD. All right, so this report comes from Yahoo Sports, and Ross Dellinger says, headlined, Sources, Michigan's Jim Harbaugh and the NCAA are working towards a 4-game suspension over recruiting investigation. Says this, Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh and the NCAA are working towards a negotiated resolution that is expected to see him suspended 4 games this season in penalties stemming from alleged false statements he originally made to investigators. Michigan's first 4 games are all at home, with 3 against teams from the group of 5, East Carolina, UNLV, and Bowling Green.
Wow.
On September 23rd, Michigan hosts a Rutgers team that finished 4-8 last season. Harbaugh's impending suspension is centered on an NCAA investigation into recruiting violations. The NCAA enforcement staff alleged that Harbaugh was dishonest about the recruiting violations in his initial meeting with investigators. A quick resolution broke down in January after Harbaugh refused to admit that he lied to the NCAA staff. The 59-year-old coach has maintained that he didn't recall the events when first speaking with investigators, but that he was never purposefully dishonest. Now, what's interesting is if Jim Harbaugh is suspended for 4 games, the first 4 games of Michigan's season, the 5th game of Michigan's season comes on September 30th in the capital city.
Welcome to the Buzzsaw, Jim. Welcome back. Take that L.
They're coming to Lincoln.
Just had to be 4 games.
Had to be 4.
Games.
I'm glad it was only 4 games. I don't want to play Michigan without Jim Harbaugh.
You don't?
No.
Raph, I don't think you're
No.
thinking. Raph, I don't think you're thinking this through.
You're not
right
thinking clearly.
Think
You're not
about-
thinking
Raph,
clearly.
hold on.
No.
Raph, listen to this.
No, I
okay?
am thinking clearly.
No, you're not.
I am.
Because those 4 games, they're going to be playing without their head coach. They can sleepwalk through all 4 of those games.
Perfect.
He comes back. They're going to be like, we have to prove that we are still Michigan. We have to play for our coach who's just suspended, and we need to put up a big number and blah, blah. And they're going to, fake outrage and fake bulletin board material and all this stuff. And it's not going to be pretty, Raph. It's not going to be pretty.
No, you play.
Are you nervous because you don't want that asterisk of, oh, you didn't beat Jim?
Of course. I always want to play. I want to play their head coach. I want to play their starting quarterback.
I don't.
No, that's not. That's the wrong attitude to have.
No, it's not.
Oh,
you win the game. You win the game.
No.
It's not my fault you were
No.
injured. It's not my fault.
No.
It's not my
No.
fault you cheated and were suspended.
Nope, you come back, Jim. We want to play against the best.
Be real cool if you didn't.
If
you didn't coach in
Nebraska,
that
if
game.
Nebraska ever has any designs on being one of the top programs in the country, you got to play the best.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
You play the best.
So you beat Michigan without Cade McNamara and without
No,
Harbaugh.
No,
And that gives you a sense of confidence.
text line. Let Rico know what's up.
So do we have
No.
an asterisk next to the biggest comeback in Nebraska football history when they came back against Ohio State?
Yeah, probably.
There's no asterisk there.
October 8th, 2012.
Well,
see, you don't even remember.
No, I remember, but how to be an asterisk?
Who was the coach, Raph?
Ryan Day or Fickle,
Nice.
Luke Fickle,
Nice.
Who was the quarterback?
some guy.
There was 2 of them. There was 2 of them that game.
That's
Starter was Braxton Miller.
Oh, Braxton.
The backup was
I forgot his
Joe
name.
Bowserman.
Joe Bowserman.
That's why they were being
Thank
asked.
you, David
through
from Purdue.
40 years up into the, or 40 rows
Well, no,
up into the
if
seats.
they start the game and are injured or whatever, that just
Yeah.
happens. That's part of the game.
No,
But-
I get it.
But going
I
into the
understand.
game, going
No,
into the
yeah,
game,
you want
I want to play.
100%.
I want to play against Jim Harbaugh. I don't want to play against assistant coach.
Oh,
Yeah,
here's
Jesse.
this. Jesse says 5 years from now, nobody's going to remember if Jim Harbaugh was there or not.
Oh, they'll remember.
No, they won't. If Nebraska's back and that was the springboard to get them back.
No, they'll always remember that. They will.
So would you not count if that's the game that they win and that gets them, back into prominence, you just be like, wow, that was a fake springboard.
well,
It's an asterisk on the
it
springboard.
will be because from Michigan, you're just all you will hear is, well, we didn't have Jim Harbaugh as our coach.
Yeah, but guess what? There's still a loss on your record.
They're still
Yeah.
crying about the national championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the best.
It's still a win in your win
Play the
column. It's
best.
still a loss in theirs.
Play the best.
1255 says we would have lost that game in 2012 if Braxton Miller stayed in the game. You're probably right.
Yeah.
No, you're actually 100%.
But he started the game and then he was injured,
Yep,
and
then he
then
was
whatever.
injured. That thing happened.
That's part of the game. That's within the game.
Who-
No asterisks is there.
Who was the quarterback for Michigan? It was Denard Robinson, but
Shoelace.
he came out of the game because Nebraska beat him, and they had some backup quarterback that was just Nebraska or was just horrible, and Nebraska beat him well. This was Brady Hoke's final year, I think, with Michigan. Brady Hoke, Michigan. Brady Hoke, by the way, at San Diego State. Interestingly enough. Okay,
A win is a win, just like Aki says.
2014 was that? Nebraska.
It's a
versus
win.
Michigan.
I get it, but if you want to be in the top echelon of college football again, you've got to play the best at their best. That's the only way that you're going to get
There it
back
is.
there.
You can play
You
the
can't-
best. You can play the best at their best when you get to your best. But right now, in a year
Nah.
such as this,
No.
I'll take no Harbaugh.
I want to gauge myself against the best with the best.
What's it going to
Russell
help if you get
Bellamy.
blown out again? It's not going to help anybody.
It's a gauge. It's a gauge.
It's not a gauge. It's
Does it-
hurtful. It's painful.
But it doesn't help if you play a team that's not at their best, and then you give yourself these delusions that you're at their caliber. If they're
No
not,
delusions. It's still a win.
Guys,
no.
Harbaugh's coming back for the Nebraska game. He's going to be there.
Yeah,
That's what matters.
Welcome back, khaki pants.
That's what matters.
Okay.
Is that he's only going to be suspended
Yep.
4 games.
We'll check what the spread is.
By the way, the Michigan game that I was talking about, October 27th, 2012.
Yeah,
It was Denard Robinson was in that game.
nice.
He got hurt in the first half, okay? And I told you guys that the backup quarterback had a really bad day. Taylor Martinez, by the way, Husker Hall of Famer, 114 for 24, 166 yards and a touchdown with a pick.
Perfect.
Amir Abdullah in this game, 24 carries, 101 yards and a touchdown.
Fear Amir.
Man,
well-
he's put together a good NFL career.
Yeah,
Solid.
sustainable.
I mean,
If he's figured out a way to stay in the league, that's
yeah,
what I mean.
and that's the way to do it.
So Denard Robinson started this game, was 6 for 11 for 55 yards.
Mhm.
And he led the team in passing. And he got hurt in the end of the first quarter. Russell Bellamy
Oh, Russell.
comes into the game, goes 3 for 16
Whoa.
passing,
Hey,
38 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
rough day at the office.
Really, really tough day. He, the leading rusher for Michigan that day, Fitzgerald Toussaint.
Yes.
You might
That's the name I
you
have.
forget
Oh,
about Fitzgerald
wow.
Toussaint. How about this? You have Roy Roundtree as the leading
Okay.
receiver for Michigan.
Okay.
And then
These are names I forgot about.
the second leading receiver with 1 catch for 15 yards on the day, future Michigan quarterback Devin Gardner,
Yeah.
as he made the switch from wide receiver to quarterback. He had 1 catch for 15 yards in that game against Michigan.
Wow.
The
That's
old-
crazy.
the old Michigan day.
Man, that was Brady Hoke's final year, by the way. Nebraska beat them 23-9 that day. They didn't have a touchdown. They had 3 field goals.
Defense.
Kenny Bell had 2 catches for 51 yards. Kyler Reed, who I'm a big fan
Oh
of,
man, me too.
2 catches for 23 yards.
We wasted him so bad.
Tim Marlowe.
You could say that about just about every tight end
yeah.
in Nebraska history.
Man,
Tyler though should have probably
Kyler-
put together like
yeah.
a
he had a
probably
really good Holiday
7
Bowl.
to 10 year career in the NFL.
Yeah, he had a
Like,
really.
just-
Now he's a coach down at a JUCO in Kansas.
Yeah, I love Kyler Reed.
Is he really?
Yeah. It's not Fort Scott.
Yeah,
Highland.
I couldn't tell
I
you.
saw
Hold
a
on.
story about him not too long
Hold on,
ago.
I'm gonna find this out because I want to say is it Highland? Yeah, Highland Community College.
Mouth is
In his
tough. I'm not a
fourth
coward.
in his 4th season serving. Yeah, how about this? So in his 4th season serving as the wide receivers and tight ends coach for the Scotty football team, while being in charge of the strength and conditioning program.
Nice.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Should have been in the NFL for 7 to 10
Bring him
years.
back.
Oh man,
Wow.
that irritates me.
Yeah, that's enjoyable. This is a 2-minute out, isn't it?
It is.
So we have 2 minutes.
I mean, we could go earlier, but yeah.
No, I mean it's interesting. Okay, so here's what we're gonna start with in the noon hour, guys.
Uh-oh.
Illinois football has made quite the hire. We're not going to say who it is.
More
Raph,
breaking news.
Raph, we're not going to say who it is.
I just said more breaking news.
Okay, we're not going to say who it is.
Why does everybody get upset with me?
Well, because you get excited, and
No, I don't.
You're basically just a bundle of excitement that just bursts and pops every couple minutes with random words. Exactly.
Some air needs to be released.
I also got a text that Strick's going to come in earlier.
Oh.
So Strick might hang out with us for a little bit. I'm not
Stricky.
sure what earlier means for Stricky.
154.
Yep. But either way, so we got plenty of stuff coming up. We still haven't touched on the fact, the Big Ten preseason media poll.
No, we have not.
We have not talked about that, so we got that in our little back pocket. We have obviously Illinois football just made a big time hire that frankly is a little nerve wracking.
Was not prepared for that.
Not expecting it on a normal day, but great for Illinois going into Big Ten media days. And that's what's interesting as we approach media days, how teams kind of wait to put this out there. Michigan, for example, this is going to give them an opportunity to bury it. And everybody instead in 2 days, like that's what I'm going to say. Well, no, it's more of, hey, yeah, you might talk about Michigan for today, but once Michigan speaks at Big Ten Media Days, it's going to be on Thursday. Hey, did you hear what Michigan said at Big Ten Media Days today? You completely bury it and you forget about the 4-game suspension.
Do you think the Big Ten held all of this news back until today to try and
Maybe
bury some of the Northwestern stuff?
You find out a lot about how the news drop world works.
It's very interesting.
So, all right, so that'll do it for the captain. I just got a text from Jake Sorensen.
Oh, what do you say?
Oh, Vershawn and Terrell are both asleep. I have received pictures that say live look at the ticket van.
Oh, little baby.
Are they like?
Oh, dude, they're zonked.
Are they?
Terrell is zonked. We got 5 seconds left.
At least they're not.
Stick around. Noon hour coming up
At least
next.
they're not laying on each other's shoulders.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM first. 93.7 The Ticket.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. The Nebraska soccer team wants to see you this fall at Hibner Stadium for their 2023 season. Season tickets are on sale now. Reserve your spot to cheer on the Huskers as they take on some of the best teams in the Big Ten and around the country. Opponents include Missouri, Wisconsin, St. Louis, and more. To buy tickets, go to huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED. They have a full season of fun set for this fall. For promotional information, visit huskers.com.
H&H Roofing, established in 2015, is proud to serve the local area, which includes the tri-state area in Nebraska, Iowa, and South Dakota. H&H Roofing has a professional license and bonded and an insured preferred contractor that will work directly with leading roofers and gutter specialists.